What is going on, guys? My name is Sena and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about an experiment that I'm going to be trying to see if this is the best way to rank up in Valorant. I've been using this method for about 5 games now, and I want to share the results of those games with you guys, as well as tell you this method so that you guys can start doing it yourself. The method is extremely simple, but I found that it reduces teammate RNG and increases win rate. Right before I show you guys this method though, I want to take a moment to thank Valorant Tracker for sponsoring this video. If you've never heard of Valorant Tracker, you're seriously missing out. Valorant Tracker is an all-in-one companion tool for tracking your performance and stats in Valorant. By going down in the description or in the pinned comment, you can click the link to download Valorant Tracker. Once you have it installed, you have instant access to so many tools to help yourself improve. Have you been struggling with hitting headshots? You can view all of your headshot percentages in Valorant Tracker. Is there a specific agent that you really want to get better at? Valorant Tracker has a guide section with lineups and strategies for every agent in the game, along with your personal stats with each agent to see your improvement over time. Have you ever wanted to know your teammates' ranks and stats while you are in a game? By clicking the live match button in the Valorant Tracker overlay, it'll pull up a scoreboard of both teams along with their ranks, KD ratios, stats, and so much more. Valorant Tracker is the best tool that you can use to help yourself improve, and I've been using it on a daily basis. So what are you waiting for? Go down in the description and download Valorant Tracker today. Thank you again, Valorant Tracker, for sponsoring this video, and with that being said, let's get right into the method. Basically, what this method is you solo queue only, and you're only filling for your team. I feel like a lot of you just heard me say that and you're like, really? That's it? But I need you guys to trust me and hear me out on this one. When I was hard stuck in Platinum, I would only play with my friends and I would only lock Duelist. The two main reasons why I used to only play with friends is A, because it was more comfortable, and B, because I used to have a lot of ranked anxiety. And I only played Duelist because that was the role that I felt that I was most comfortable on. Now don't get me wrong, I personally don't think insta-locking is a bad thing, but I'm going to be explaining to you why not insta-locking could lead to you winning more games. I'm going to show you guys a visual representation of what a ranked match will look like with random teammates. Once you load into a game, you have 4 random teammates on your team. What I usually do is I insta-lock a character that I'm very comfortable with. I'll take Jett, Chamber, Reyna, someone that I know how to play and that I know that I'll do well with. This makes it so that I am happy. But what ends up happening then is someone else is forced to fill off of my pick. Now let's say I insta-lock Jett and someone else insta-locks Chamber. Let's say that the third player is only comfortable on Jett and Chamber. This means that they're forced to pick an agent that they're not comfortable on and in turn will not be happy with. What this does is causes certain teammates on your team to not be happy or feel fulfilled on their roles. This in turn could lead them to play worse or tilt easier. Now instead of locking Jett, I could wait for everyone else to pick so everyone else is on their preferred roles and then I pick off of those roles and be content with whatever agent that I'm playing. If I can be comfortable filling any agent in the game, I will always be happy, and this will also lead my other teammates to be more likely to be happy, in turn reducing teammate RNG. By not insta-locking, I am increasing the overall quality of my team. I call this phenomenon the flexibility effect. As long as you are comfortable filling in any role for your team, it'll increase the chance that your team will be content with their picks and increase the chance that you will win the game. Now this might sound kind of silly or obvious or whatever, but I genuinely think that this is the best way if you want to climb in ranked. This is the exact method that I used to go from Plat 1 to Immortal 1 in the span of a single act. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I've actually started doing this recently and I've played 5 games so far, only filling for my team. I see this as kind of an experiment because I want to see my overall win rate after doing this for an entire act or so. And remember, I've set 2 rules for myself. The first rule being that I can only solo queue, no duoing with anyone. And 2, I must fill for my team and I must be the last person to pick their character. I made a little notepad here to track my games and see how my games have been going. So far, out of my 5 games of filling, I played Viper once, I played Fade once, I played Omen twice, and I played Jet once. Out of these 5 games, I won 3 of them and I lost 2 of them. This in turn results in a 60% win rate. Now you might be looking at this and saying, you won 3 games but you lost 2? I don't think that's very good. What you guys need to understand is a 60% win rate is huge. If I can maintain a 60% win rate throughout the entire act, I will be climbing super fast. Even if you have like a 51% or a 52% win rate, with that you should still be climbing. I've also noticed that I feel like I'm becoming a smarter player by doing this. By forcing myself to go out of my comfort zone and play on other characters that I don't normally do, it gives me a better perspective on how those agents are played. I don't know if this is subconscious or it actually is making me a smarter player, but I feel like I'm getting smarter and my game sense is improving by playing roles that I don't normally play. It made me realize how fun it can actually be to play a character like Viper, Fade, or Omen. I'm able to go for plays that I'm not able to usually go for. I can do things that I usually can't with my main agents, and it's honestly been a lot of fun and a good change of pace. By doing this fill only method, it's not only made the game more fun, but it has also increased my win rate and it has also increased my game sense. If you guys are struggling to rank up in Valorant, I would highly recommend that you guys try this method out for yourself. One thing I do want to mention though is that I've only done this for 5 games so far. Throughout the rest of this entire act, I have devoted myself to only solo queue filling and seeing what happens to my win rate. I'm gonna make a follow-up video later on showing you guys my results of doing this. By then, I will definitely have a wider range of agents played, and I definitely will have a better understanding on how well this method really works for climbing in rank. I don't really know what inspired me to do this, but one day I was just thinking about it, and I realized how much I can reduce my teammates' RNG by picking off of them instead of insta-locking. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't personally think insta-locking is a bad thing. If you're comfortable on a character, being able to pick that character and be comfortable playing the game is important. What I want to do though is I want to be comfortable playing any agent, therefore making my team comfortable on their agents. I'm doing this solo because that's the only real way that I can tell that this will actually increase my luck. If I can maintain a really high win rate while doing this solo, that means that this method will for sure work for everyone. And that's basically it for this method. It's honestly a really simple method, but I really do think that a lot of people overlook this and that it could actually go a long way in helping you climb in rank. I've just been going on way too many losing streaks recently, and I wanted to go back to my roots and try my old strategy for when I first climbed to Immortal. Like I mentioned earlier, I will make a follow-up video to this sometime in the future showing you guys how far I've come with this method. Anyways guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Make sure you guys go down in the description of this video and join my Discord server. We have a super chill community there and you can get updates on when my videos go live. Also make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel. I post other content there. And make sure you go download Valorant Tracker in the description below. It's honestly been such a helpful tool, especially for this method as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Sunday night I'm all alone. I ain't in my feelings cause I know they strong. Took my time and now I'm here and now they move along. They all tell me I got shit to prove. Yeah, you're welcome to. I know you ain't got a thing to do.